Micheal Ray Richardson, born on April 11, 1955 in Lubbock, Texas, remains one of basketball's most fascinating figures. A man whose career journey balanced between extraordinary talent, deep personal challenges, and powerful redemption. Known for his dazzling speed, dynamic playmaking, and unmatched defense, Richardson, sometimes spelled Micheal Ray Richardson, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the brightest stars of his generation, before a sudden fall that later transformed into an inspiring comeback. Raised by his parents, Billy Jack Richardson and Luddie Hicks, Micheal grew up in Denver, Colorado, where he attended Manual High School. Despite not joining the varsity team until his senior year, he quickly made his mark, helping his team capture the 1972 state championship. That victory sparked his dream to pursue basketball seriously, and his natural athleticism soon caught the attention of college scouts. Richardson continued his journey at the University of Montana, where he was recruited by the legendary coach Judd Heathcote. Heathcote saw raw potential in the young guard and helped him polish his game. Richardson's freshman year saw him playing a supporting role, but his sophomore season was a breakout year, averaging 18.2 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 3.8 assists per game. He grew into one of the school's top stars and was soon the centerpiece of the Montana Grizzlies program. After Heathcote left for Michigan State, Richardson flourished under coach Jim Brandenburg, improving as both a scorer and leader. He averaged over 19 points in 1977 and an impressive 24.2 points in 1978, leading Montana to a 20-8 record and a conference title. His three-time All-Conference honors cemented his legacy in Big Sky Conference history, and he graduated as one of the university's all-time greats, holding records in both scoring and assists. The NBA soon came calling. In the 1978 NBA draft, the New York Knicks selected Richardson as the fourth overall pick, heralding him as the next Walt Frazier. He wasted no time living up to expectations. By his second season, Richardson led the entire league in both assists and steals, an elite accomplishment that reflected his complete command of the court. Averaging 10.1 assists and 3.2 steals per game, he became one of the league's most versatile guards and the driving force behind the Knicks' offense. During the early 1980s, Richardson became a four-time NBA All-Star, admired for his flashy passes, defensive intensity, and infectious energy. The 1980-81 season saw him guide the Knicks to a 50-32 record and a playoff berth, solidifying his place as a fan favorite. Yet, despite his on-court success, Richardson's personal life began to unravel as he battled substance abuse, a struggle that would haunt the rest of his career. In 1982, he was traded to the Golden State Warriors for Bernard King, but his time there was brief. Later that season, he joined the New Jersey Nets, where he found both redemption and heartbreak. In the 1984 playoffs, Richardson led the Nets to a shocking upset over the defending champion Philadelphia 76ers, delivering one of the most remarkable performances in Nets history with 24 points and 6 steals in the decisive game. After a period of personal rehabilitation, Richardson returned stronger than ever. In the 1984-85 season, he averaged 20.1 points, led the league in steals again, and was named the NBA's Comeback Player of the Year. His near quadruple-double performance that October, 38 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, and 9 steals, demonstrated his boundless energy and talent. However, tragedy soon struck. On February 25, 1986, after multiple failed drug tests, NBA Commissioner David Stern banned Richardson for life for cocaine use, making him the first active player to receive such a penalty. Though reinstated in 1988, he chose not to return to the NBA, instead pursuing new opportunities overseas. Refusing to be defeated by his mistakes, Richardson reinvented himself in the Continental Basketball Association, CBA, and the United States Basketball League, winning a CBA championship with the Albany Patroons in 1988. He later took his talents to Europe, where he became one of the continent's most respected American imports. Playing for teams such as Virtus Bologna, KK Split, and Olympique Antibes, he won the European FIBA Cup Winners' Cup in 1990 and the French League title in 1995. His career abroad extended impressively until 2002, proving his enduring love for the game. After retirement, Richardson transitioned to coaching. In 2004, he returned to the Albany Patroons, the team that had revived his career years earlier. His passion and deep basketball knowledge quickly translated into success. Between 2007 and 2011, as head coach of the Lawton Fort Sill Cavalry, he led his teams to 3 consecutive championships across different leagues. In 2011, he moved to Canada, becoming the inaugural head coach of the London Lightning of the National Basketball League of Canada. Under his leadership, the Lightning won back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013, and Richardson was named NBL Canada Coach of the Year. Off the court, Richardson lived a quieter, more reflective life. Settling in Lawton, Oklahoma, with his wife Kimberly, he focused on family and community. The couple ran a beauty salon together, and Richardson also worked for a financial company. Despite his fame, he remained approachable, hosting basketball clinics for youth alongside his longtime friend Otis Birdsong. Richardson was a proud father and grandfather, cherishing his large family. Among his children was Amir Richardson, who became a professional footballer for ACF Fiorentina in Italy's Serie A and represented Morocco internationally. With 11 grandchildren, Richardson often said they were his greatest source of joy and motivation. Although his coaching years were not without controversy, he faced criticism for alleged inappropriate remarks, which he later apologized for. Richardson continued to be respected for his honesty, humility, and resilience. Even NBA Commissioner David Stern, who once banned him, publicly praised his transformation, acknowledging his redemption and personal growth. His remarkable story was immortalized in the TNT documentary Whatever Happened to Micheal Ray, narrated by Chris Rock. The film chronicled his rise, fall, and redemption, capturing the essence of a man whose love for basketball never dimmed despite the obstacles he faced. Over the years, Richardson received several honors celebrating his impact on the game. He was inducted into the Montana Grizzly Basketball Hall of Fame in 1985, the Grizzly Sports Hall of Fame in 2001, and was named one of the Big Sky Conference's 50 greatest male athletes in 2013. Micheal Ray Richardson passed away on November 11, 2025, in Lawton, Oklahoma, at the age of 70, after a battle with prostate cancer. His death marked the end of a life that had seen both triumph and turbulence, a life defined not by the mistakes he made, but by the courage he showed in overcoming them. At the time of his death, Richardson's estimated net worth was around $3 million, accumulated through his NBA contracts, European playing career, coaching successes, and post-retirement ventures. Yet, for Richardson, wealth was never measured in money. It was reflected in the people he mentored, the family he loved, and the game that gave him purpose. His story endures as a testament to human resilience. A once troubled star who transformed his pain into wisdom, his failures into lessons, and his life into an inspiration for athletes and dreamers everywhere. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.